Seeking English, S.A.T. Workbook, page 359, problem 3. There's a lot of text here, so if you don't have the book handy, this video is going to be a waste of your time. You need to have the book handy because I can't put everything on the screen. And so I have put the answers up here, so we can at least discuss why the wrong answers are wrong. If you see the rest of the problem, I will read it to you, and if you want to write it down verbatim because you don't have the book handy, good luck. Good luck. It says the line y equals kx plus 6, where k is a constant, is graphed in the xy plane. If the line contains the point m, n, where m does not equal 0 and n does not equal 0, what is the slope of the line in terms of m and n? Now, if you assume that there's a slope and an intercept, the intercept explains why the line doesn't pass through the origin if it doesn't. If the intercept is 0, then yeah, it passes through the origin. So it tends to be it's the intercept that confuses people in terms of using point locations to calculate the slope. So if m is not 0 and n is not 0, and that point combination mn is on the line, except for the intercept information, you should be able to take those two coordinates and use them to measure the vertical and horizontal distance between that point and the origin. Not to get the length of the line, but to get the slope, which is the vertical distance from the origin divided by the horizontal distance from the origin. So we don't know whether the m and the n are positive or negative. It doesn't matter. We just know that it's a pair of points on the line. So however we deal with that should work. I'm not explaining this well. Let's take a look at these answers though. First one answer is 6 minus m over n. So that's not what you want. The reason is one reason is you have the n in the bottom. You should have the rise over the run, which I mentioned before. Okay, rise over run. Okay, so quickly eliminating answers which are wrong for the simplest possible reason, and that's what you should do. Go for a simple reason to eliminate first. Is this: the rise relates to the x. I'm sorry, the rise relates to the y coordinate, and the run relates to the x coordinate. Here you see the m is an x value and the n is a y value. So you have the x value on top and the y value on the bottom here, which is the reverse of what you want. So regardless of the 6, don't worry about the 6. If these things are in the wrong places, that other problem, which might be more conceptually complicated, it doesn't matter. Get this thing off your list quickly. Likewise down here, this one also gone because just the positions of the x data and the y data in the problem are wrong. Okay, between these two, it becomes a question of, am I going to subtract this 6 from the y position, or am I going to subtract the y position from the 6? And this hopefully at some point will seem really intuitively obvious to you if it doesn't already. But this is it. The 6 in this formula, y equals kx plus 6, means that the reason the line does not pass through the origin is because it's too high by 6. And that would prevent you from simply using these 2 points m and n to calculate the rise and the run. So what do? Well, you subtract the intercept. you subtract the intercept information from the coordinate. This is the y coordinate, and it's too large by 6 because it has an intercept point added to it at 6. If you subtract that, the line comes down, and you will intersect the origin, and it will intersect a modified set of this m-n position where this will be correct and that will be correct, and this is going to be your correct answer. If you do this instead, that's not what happens. I'm not going to get into why it doesn't work correctly. My suggestion is find some numbers that don't repeat anything that looks familiar. Don't use a 6, for example. Don't use a 0. Use some other numbers and do a couple versions of this problem where you plug things in if it's not clear to you and see what happens when you subtract the y data from the intercept data instead of doing it the other way. It's going to go badly. Practically always. I can think of maybe one exception. Don't worry. These videos should be shorter than that. So try it on your own if you're still confused by this. I think I've explained it pretty well.